You are. That's the truth. Because for a lot of years, the advice I was getting, was to just man up and handle this thing. And man, I'm kind of eccentric. You'll hear stuff that I'm not going to give parenthetical documentation for all through my story that I've never told in front of people. And I'm actually going to say something here that I've never said in front of people to kind of halfway work a fifth step here on y'all. I'm not going to tell you how long I've got clean. My clean date's really personal to me. And for a decade, I lost it and tossed it and lied about it. And I said that attic prayer that anybody who's ever really been in it has heard at the end of one of my favorite songs. It says, if I could start again a million miles away, I would keep myself and I would find a way. And I sat there and I cried and boo-hooed and found a new bottom 100 times over and went through that. I guess I'll start when I was 12. I was a dumpy little dork of a 12-year-old. Anybody who knew me then kind of laughed at me. Like, I was a kid that ate glue and shoot erasers and thought it was cute to fart in class. I was that guy. I was that kid. And so naturally, girls were not like attracted to me. I found my dad's porn collection. It was in paradise, and I couldn't get enough of that. So his dad and mom went off to work in the morning. Go check out the porn collection. Which is, I don't think, abnormal. I think most 12-year-old boys would probably cop to that one. Where it got kind of strange was the Reader's Digest condensed version of the story is best friend lived about 8 houses down who had a mildly attractive mom, but to a 12-year-old, she's hot. This woman is hot, and I go to church with them, and we spend a lot of times. And this is 1992, so we're in the just carbon date this. This is Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magik, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. That's era. And I'm wearing the Skids overalls with one strap on, and got my Cavariccis on with my Hypercolor shirt, so you know that I'm gangsta. And I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting on my bed, and I don't know what I was praying to. I don't know what I was talking to, but I actually said out loud, if you make that happen, I'll give you my soul. And my dumbass really kind of believed there was a correlation. I ended up having sex with my best friend's mom on some weird, strange turn of events, was molested for about 3 months. And at the time, you could not have convinced me that I was molested. It was just, of course she wanted me. I was 12. I was a dumpy 12-year-old. I was not well equipped, just to put it out there. It was a horrible experience. It ruined a lot of things in my house. My mom and dad were caught like in this weird limbo because dad, look, we had a great family. My mom and dad were a great mom and dad. We were leaving to be reciprocal. Everybody eats dinner together, hug each other before you go to good night. I love you. Do your homework. We're a good family. And when they started finding, pot and alcohol, cigarettes, they knew I was not the 12-year-old kid that could rip his shirt off and have chest hair and go and start it up. Bro, give me the cigarettes. It was obvious they were getting supplied from somewhere. I wouldn't talk. Things progressed downhill. But this woman did everything my little 12-year-old mind could imagine. Everything that I was seeing in my dad's movies, I could do here. And I was a very active part in this happening. So naturally, when it crumbled and I had to tell I heard my mom tell my dad one night, he's going off to boarding school, we cannot control him. And so I'm rattled at this point, I'm scared. I've just been over to her house, I'm feeling guilty. I bring it out and say, look, this is what's going on. And they treat me like I'm a victim. It's like, oh my God, we can't believe this has happened to you. To make things better, I did it at school. I went and told my school counselor. So go tell your counselors that you've been molested, and the next call is to the police. I didn't realize, I was like, this shit just got real. The cops are here. So they asked, this woman's like, she's an attractive woman. What's she doing with your 12-year-old dumpy ass? They put me on a polygraph, And I can remember the look on